Hey, Shalom, Israel, Most High Christ bless. Officer Benaiah, IUIC Tupelo, Mississippi Camp. Make sure you subscribe to IUIC Tupelo's YouTube page. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. And all the rest of our social media. Hey, Shalom, Most High Christ bless.
Go. 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 Who that won't smoke? Ain't nobody at all. Doctors, we body them all. The prophets is back and we pulling your cards. Your pastor a lie, he a fraud. You messed up and stepped in a room full of gods and hopped in a pool full of sharks. So watch what you saying when you do respond, or get left looking foolish and odd. Like who that won't smoke? Ain't nobody at all. Doctors, we body them all. The prophets is back and we pulling your cards. Your pastor a lie, he a fraud. You messed up and stepped in a room full of gods and hopped in a pool full of sharks. So watch what you saying when you do respond. Yeah.
So Moses is speaking to all Israel. Now jump to verse, go to verse 20, chapter 28, verse 15. He's talking to all Israel, right? So he's going to tell us what's going to happen to us if we don't keep his commandments. Read what you got.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
These what?
these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God say if we do not keep his commandments, curses was going to come upon us and overtake us, right? So we're going to read a curse for you real quick. Read what you got. Verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
It said, cursed shall thou be in the city. Every city we go to, when we look around the neighborhoods, you can find the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians living in the worst conditions, right? Read.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
And cursed shall thou be in the field. You see this sign right here, brother? Who's in the cotton field right here? Who people is that right there in the cotton field? That's our people, ain't it? Read it again.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So we cursed in the city and in the field. In this little city right here of Grenada, Mississippi, our people live in the what? The ghettos and the slums, right? But the rich people, where they live at? They live in the suburbs and stuff, right? So that's a curse to our people. Read it again.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
And cursed shall thou be in the field. Even with our jobs, our people are cursed because we are the last hired and first fired, right? Yeah. We are the last hired and first fired. Now give me verse 32.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
It says, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. When did that happen? What time in history was our sons and daughters given to another people? When we became slaves, right? When we became slaves. They sold our people on auction blocks. Right? So that's why our people was given unto another people. Read verse, give me verse 37.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
An astonishment. Astonishment is our people out here on the streets, they high off drugs, they drunk early in the morning. That's an astonishment. Read.
A proverb and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
A proverb and a byword. That's a smooth saying, a proverb. You know what I'm saying? And a byword is being called African American, Negro, colored, Spic, everything except the children of God, which we are, right?
That's right.
Give me verse 40, verse 45.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
So now we destroyed as a nation of people because we don't know that we are the Israelites according to the Bible. So now we destroyed, right? How are we destroyed as a nation? Because we are fighting against each other instead of coming together, right? Right. So now we destroyed as a nation. It said these curses shall overtake us and pursue us until thou be destroyed, right? And give me verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So now, as a result of us being destroyed, we got to serve our enemies for everything, right? Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent the enemy against us?
The Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
In hunger. My brother, where you get that cup of coffee from? Who owned that store right there? A white man, right? So God said we got to serve our enemies to get a cup of coffee. That's a curse according to the Bible, bro. Right? Read.
And in thirst.
And in thirst, right? Because you wanted some coffee. Read.
And in nakedness.
In nakedness, the clothes on your back. We don't make the textiles, right? Who own that? The other nations own that. Read.
And in the want of all things.
And whatever we want, we got to go serve our enemies for it. Go ahead.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Give me the yoke of iron. This same enemy was going to put a yoke of iron upon our neck. Right? Put that side there.
Here's the first.
This right here. We'll use that one. Look right here, brother. You see this right here? That's a yoke of iron. That's when we went into captivity right here. So who did this to us? Who had us in the cotton field? Who did? Yeah, that's right. But the white man put us there, right? But God said he was going to send a nation against us because we didn't keep his commandments, right? Read what you got.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee.
So now we destroyed as a nation, right? We don't know that we make up the 12 tribes. Those are God's chosen people right there. We are special people to God, right? But how do our people get over here to America? Give me verse 64.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
So now we serve other gods. Christianity and Islam, right? We don't know that we're supposed to be serving the Lord of the Bible. But how do our people get to America? That's the question I asked you a while ago. How do our people get to America? How do our people get over here to America? Hey, brother, standing right there at the gas pump. How do our people get to the United States of America?
On ship.
On ships. Do you believe that's in the Bible?
It's not written anywhere.
You don't think so?
It ain't told me.
Watch this right here. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Let me ask you a question. What were the Israelites doing in Egypt? Slaves. So what do Egypt mean? Give me Exodus 20 and 2.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What is Egypt?
Bondage.
Egypt mean what? Slavery. Now go back to Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Listen up, brother.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
He's going to bring the Israelites into what again? Slavery, bondage, right? How we going to get there?
With ships.
How did the Negroes get to America?
With ships.
What we reading right here? The Holy Bible. What we come out here to do to show you that we are the people of the book. Right?
We are the chosen people.
Right. We are God's chosen people, so by us knowing that, what must we be doing?
We need to help each other. We need to come together as a people.
That's right also.
We need to work together.
Right. But what do the Lord require of us? Give me that Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Watch this right here.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel.
Now who the Lord talking to?
People, the children of Israel.
Read it again. That's right. Israel. That's the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Read it again.
And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So now, if we know that we're the Israelites, the Most High God wants us to do something. Watch this.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. To keep the commandments of the Lord.
To do what?
Keep the commandments of the Lord.
What God requires us to do as a nation of Israel.
Keep the commandments.
To keep the commandments, right?
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example.